Hello, people. Welcome to another episode of Dami Loves Travel. I remain your host. Oh my God, it's Dami. And today is just an interesting day because, we have different generations. And today is going to be like a battle of different topics and different experiences between two different generations. That is the Millennials and the Gen Zs. On this note, I'm excited to introduce my honorable guest, my friend, Bimisola. Bimisola, how are you doing?
Fellow millennial.
How are you? It's going to be interesting today, you think?
Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm very open to seeing new insights on the Generation Z and all of that.
I'm here for it all.
I know. And I'm also happy to introduce two Gen Z baddies. They are my sisters like my very own. I love them like my own. I have Titi and Tolu.
Sister.
Oh, and another thing about the Gen Z people is that they have a name for almost everything. And so we're going to be discussing different experiences today. And welcome on the show. This is the first time on my show. I'm so interesting to have you on board. So to just, open up this debate and let's know. Titi, I'm directing this question to you. What do you like to do for fun? What's your idea of having fun?
Okay, I'm more of an indoor person. So fun for me, most times, can be going to the market, coming back home to make different dishes. I love solo dates or just me and one person. I just love to make videos of what I'm doing, activities. Fun also can be me being indoors, music, cause in a cozy bedroom, I have to just have the AC on and
Okay,
just
you know what? I know why you think she's not an indoor person. Because I feel it's a thing with the Gen Z people to put everything they do online. So it looks like she's not outside because whatever she's doing indoor is already also she's posting it. So it looks like this person is outside, or this person is out. Because you're doing something and every time you like to post it. And you actually do a lot of posting. Is that fun for you as well?
Yes, it is actually.
It is fun for you?
Yeah,
oh,
actually.
Nice.
I can make video out of anything I'm doing. Anything. So
good to know.
It's fun.
Do you do that?
I don't even have the time to start with.
Oh yeah.
But Titi, we'll talk later.
No, this is not personal. Whatever she says is what she says.
Okay.
Fine, yeah. I mean, but I just feel millennials are not one to put everything they do online.
Outside, yeah.
Me, what I like doing for fun, funny enough, is actually things that are worthy of putting online. But most times, you don't find them my phone has a lot of content-worthy pictures and moments that I probably would never post. It's the first thing that comes to me is just not posting it. It's actually enjoying that moment. I do like traveling. I do like visiting places I've not visited before, whether in-house or outside the country. I just like doing this stuff. But most times, and also because maybe most of it are also maybe solo dates. Even when it's not solo dates, I prefer to engage the person than. So I know this, and I'm saying this, real-time experience. I've gone on a date with Titi before. We've gone out to restaurants before. And I'm just looking at the menu, trying to curate what can be a good experience for food. And she's taking maybe 1,000 pictures. For me, she's this. And she's no, we're not even, before they bring the food, let's go outside. The outside is so nice. Yeah. It's such a nice place for content and whatever. I think that's the difference between the two. And it's very contrasting.
And I don't, food for me while I make the videos.
She was making videos. I was just please just order this food for her. I'm not sure this one is hungry because I went because I was hungry. And I was really hungry. And it was a good restaurant. It was, the ambience was very nice. It was, immediately I came in, the first thing that spoke to me was the beauty of the place. But I did not think of capturing it. Like, I just wanted to. It was like, oh, this is very cool. This is very nice. But immediately, she in fact, we came inside and she said, whoa. And then she brought out her phone and like, wow, this is, content already. So I feel like the Gen Zs are the real content creator or whatever. Gemi, what do you like doing for fun? Like, what is your own idea about
indoor
being fun?
person? That's what I'm wondering. Like, how can you be saying you're an indoor person?
Yeah,
So for
it's
me, I just like to
contrasting.
stay indoor, really, and have fun. Everything is fun for me.
Okay, so what do you do indoor that is fun worthy? Like, is it
I sleep.
watching?
Then I watch movies.
So sleeping
yeah.
is fun for you.
Oh yeah, because I get to rest, even though I don't sleep.
I
But
get
I
it.
like to.
Yeah.
It's therapeutic for me.
Oh, can you like see the contrast in
Oh,
two people
definitely.
that are indoor people?
Titi
Like,
is
but
not an
the-
indoor person.
Oh, she is an indoor person. I agree that she's an indoor person. You can't say she's an indoor person. If you say you're an indoor person and she can agree with you, you're an indoor person, you cannot disagree with her that she's
I'm
not
not
an indoor
disagreeing,
person.
but I'm considering lifestyle. Yeah.
Exactly, but the lifestyle is not like you live with her. It's what she put out on the social media, and she has put out a certain part of her life. So if she says she's an indoor person, it means that she probably spends more time indoor than outside.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Okay.
And most of our posts that I have seen are from indoors. Like, let me tell you. Okay, let me give you an idea why you probably think like maybe she's not an indoor person. So she's probably indoor and watching movies, but she's still having like sexy outfit on and still like making videos and all of that.
Yes.
And that doesn't look like somebody that is indoor.
No, but she doesn't even. She hardly puts her picture there. She has this cat that is like her best friend.
But the cats are inside. They're
Very
inside.
few
But
times.
the cats are
Very
cats
few
are inside.
times.
Yeah.
But I could resonate with the one you describe about going to the restaurant. That is the Titi that me I know.
Oh no, I
Titi
don't
is like
think
an
so.
extrovert.
I know.
don't think so.
I'm not an extrovert.
So for me, I really feel like the perception of how you're an indoor person differs from the generation of millennials and generations of Gen Zs. Do you want to help us out here? Because we're like going back and forth. What is your idea of having fun? Are you an indoor person, or do you like going out? How do you have fun?
Okay, I think for me, I like going out. And that's
Yeah,
based
outside.
So
Italawa.
I feel like that's based on my work, the kind of work I do, because I model, I go on shoots, music video, podcasts like this, different things. So I'm always outside most of the time. So I will not call myself an introvert.
person. So what's your idea of having fun? How do you have fun? Like, let's say now, today you've worked so hard, you've done like a lot of music videos, so you've gone to different podcasts and all of that, and you now want to let loose, like you want to have fun. What's your idea of having fun?
Basically, just being with my friends and like playing games.
Indoor or going out?
Yeah, it could either be indoor or going out, but like being with people that 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 loves you, being with people that makes you happy, being with people that that
So
don't bring
not
you
your
joy.
idea of I'll just like give an example. So if they say, oh, we're gonna have fun now, do you wanna be inside and play game with friends, or do you wanna attend a house party? Which one would you choose?
I think being inside and playing games with friends instead of going out. Like, let's say, so now I'm tired. Like, I go to work, come back, and then I just want to.
That's not the example. I'm saying, like, over a period of time, you've been working hard, you're mentally stressed, you
Yeah.
just want to have fun, you want to let loose. Like, you have energy, you want to go out today, you want to do. Would you prefer to be, like, indoor with friends, playing game, or attend a house party?
Indoor with friends playing game.
Indoor person. This is what would you prefer?
Indoor with friends.
Me, I prefer house party.
So here's the thing with house party. I feel like our own generation, has turned house party into
Truth or dare.
It's
Is that
actually
the reason
stressful.
why?
that's
Yes.
very chaotic now
Yes.
in house party.
Yeah, the games and all that.
I also feel like so now you people are talking like millennials. I don't understand because I feel like for real, Gwemi needs to back me up on this. Like I feel like the Gen Zs don't really care about morals like that. I'm sorry, it's not morals. Like they just like more freer
They're
than we
carefree.
are,
Yeah.
right?
Reckless.
Of course.
Yeah, so
I didn't say
like,
reckless, so.
Like we
We're
careless.
actually reckless.
We just
Yeah,
actually
carefree.
do
Yeah,
we do
carefree.
things that make us happy. We do it
Yeah,
regardless of whether what you
I
think.
think that is the trajectory that degraded the concept of house parties. Like everybody just testing the limit of how far they can go, especially because GenZ views like, we can express ourselves however we can. Just everybody testing the limit of how far can we go, and now is a thing that everybody dreads because the unthinkable happens
Yes,
whenever
they
this
get
happens.
to be.
So
whatever
you
they
are
do.
not in that category of Gen Zs.
No, I don't like
Good
all
to
those
know.
games. You do so many nasty things.
Have you ever been to one before?
Yeah, I've been to a couple of it till I stopped going. Finally.
So what made you stop?
Because it's not just my thing. They want to give you blowjobs. They want to do all those things. That's too public. That's too nasty for me.
I know.
So
It's
most times I end up paying because I don't want to because I don't want to get a guy hard, because I don't want to give a guy lap dance, because I don't want to suck a guy like in public and all that. I end up paying, or I end up getting drunk.
Okay, so at the end of the day, just look at it. Some people that are still like your generation, like the Gen Zs, they still go ahead and do this thing.
Yeah.
So
There's so many of
what
them.
is the influence that made you be like, oh, this is too extreme for me, I can't do that? Like like us? Like people
No.
like us?
no,
Is it people like us?
no.
was the
There are some
influence?
people like
Actually,
you. There are some people
okay.
like you that still go out and do all those things.
Really?
Yeah,
Like
because-
millennials?
because
do that too.
that circle, that space is open for everybody to be anything. They're like, oh, what happens in Rome stays in Rome.
Oh,
So
wow.
there are still adults, millennials like you, that still
That's
come
still
there
there
and
still do this
Yeah,
things.
they still
Yeah, I
mess
get it.
up
So
and
it's not a
everything.
matter of the
Gen Z
generation that you
generation,
are or
no.
anything. It's
No,
just a
it's not.
personal decision to the
Yes.
extreme. I get that. That is
I
fine.
feel like it's part of it is home training too. Like regardless of whatever generation you're from, if you have home training. For me now, if I go for a house party, I like to always host. Instead of being part of the game, I would
that you're in
dedicate
control of
myself.
things.
Yes, in order to be in control of things, I dedicate myself and say, okay, I want to be the one to host. I'll be the one to call the game, call
So
the
when
shots.
it gets, if you have you ever hosted one before?
Yes.
When it gets to the extreme where people are like giving each other blowjobs and whatever, does it in any way affect you, or do you feel one certain kind of way, or do you think you should moderate, or you just let it flow?
I mean, I don't judge people. So if you
Nice.
want to do you, do you.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you're having fun, I mean, go ahead.
If that is your idea of having
Having
fun.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Igwemi, I'm coming back to you again. What is your
I don't
idea
have
of having
anything to
fun?
say at this point. As in, my eyes is opened.
I
They have
know, right?
opened my eyes.
To see like another concept of,
Perception
Idea.
about fun.
I know, right?
Yes, because I would have argued that Gen Z just love to do all of this thing, and then we have two great women here saying otherwise.
Oh yeah. Oh, and she's also saying it's not only about their generations. Like there are people of our generation, the millennials,
Oh,
that are going
definitely.
this extreme as well. Anyways, on to the next topic. In the real sense of it, I understand that your generation, you people have a way of doing things.
They're very
So I just want-
wild.
They're very wild.
Like free birds, yes.
They're free birds. And I think it's something good that you should hone up to. You understand what I'm saying? It's just that the way we've been brought up is different from the way you guys were brought up and what you were exposed to. So just, to give like an insight to this thing, I want to Tolu, can you pick? I'm going to give you 4 words. I want you to pick one. I want you to pick 3 and delete one. So money, love, sex, and food.
Delete one.
Delete one. As per the Gen Z body that you are.
Oh, okay.
As in, Jesus is watching. All of us like this. All of us. There's no hiding place for God.
Delete one.
Okay, delete one. I'll pick money. I'll pick love, and I'll pick food. and delete sex.
Hey, this is the first. No, wait. Sisi, what will you delete?
I love food, but I love sex. So I feel like I'm going to choose, okay, money, love, and sex.
You don't eat.
But she cooks.
Abi?
Yeah, but
So-
at this point, is either sex or food.
Okay, so wait, you are placing the same priority on sex and food.
Yes, at this point, yes.
They give you like the same level of satisfaction.
Yeah, I can say that.
You
So
see, Tolu, you must be a broken type of GenZ because honestly speaking, I feel like for us millennials, like even if sex is part of what I would choose, I probably will not say it. But a GenZ will not hide away from it. But are you sure it is?
Yeah, actually.
What would you delete again? Food?
No, I would delete sex.
You delete sex. So you do not like.
I don't like sex. I don't even
But you like
think-
love.
Yeah.
You
I like the idea of love.
So do you have a boyfriend?
Yeah, I do.
So do you have sex? Do you have sex?
Yeah.
You don't. You don't tell me that you
Okay,
don't.
so this is the thing about sex for me. I don't. I think that
He's taking
it's not
us
even
somewhere.
I think. I can live without sex for a year.
Welcome.
Yeah, but millennials, can you not do without sex?
No, it's not. The only thing in my head right now is what Doyin said. Big brother Naija.
Okay, I know what she said.
What did she
That
say?
is what you do, Abi.
What did she say?
Wait, which one of what did she say?
No, but what did she say? Because so we can move on.
I think
What
there
did
was a
she say?
time she was thinking about that she was tired of the house. She wants sex. She wants touch. She wants this. She wants kiss. Is that not it?
No. She also can. She does not like sex like that.
Oh, that she can satisfy herself.
yes.
Like through masturbation or whatever.
No,
like
sex
that.
toy. Yeah, this
Sex
thing went
toys.
viral. Now you guys did not
Yeah,
see
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
didn't
yeah,
see
yeah,
it.
yeah.
You
We
didn't see it.
remember. We
I
saw
didn't
it.
see
I don't
it.
like. I'm not her fan. So I don't.
No.
really-
I'm not following her, but he
went
created
viral.
a kind of controversial.
yeah,
Like,
there was
how
some-
can you say this? And
That,
she was
how
like,
can you take this over the main thing?
yes. And she
Yeah.
was like, that stuff can make
But
like
that's also
nothing
sex
compared
too.
to.
Using toys is also sex.
Yeah,
It's
maybe that's
satisfying
why
yourself
Tolu is
sexually.
not picking sex.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Because
because she
you
can
can satisfy
find a
yourself.
way. Okay, yeah, that's true. She can find a way to satisfy herself, if not.
Yeah, I
But
can-
what you as a millennial,
Yes. Yes.
delete one.
Okay, so what will happen is I will pick everything and then I will go and be praying. God, oh, let everything be, oh,
No, but
let
you have to
everything
pick
be.
one. No, but
You have to
yes,
pick one.
we are not very realistic
No, but
as a generation.
But tentatively, like this is just like it's not real. It's just a
Oh,
case.
yeah.
So what would you prefer less out of all the four? That's money, love, sex, and food. What would you delete? What would you take out?
Actually, I'm a Gen Z.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just
I'm
tell
going to
us what
delete
you would take
sex.
out. Yeah.
Thank
Yes.
you.
So you take money. So wait, between love and sex, which one would you take out?
Love is a Valentine package. Comes with sex. It's a full package that comes with every other thing.
In
Yeah.
it?
Okay, so when I have love, sex will come.
So
But
you're
if sex
not
does not
taking
come,
out sex.
I'll now use money
No,
to,
to buy
pleasure.
toys.
Yes.
That's
buy
the
toys.
energy.
Oh,
Nice one.
okay.
It's
This is a good collaboration
it's
between millennials and Gen
it's
Z.
not like I can't do without sex.
But it's what you prefer. Me?
Yeah.
Me, of all the things that I'm deleting, sex is not there. I'm
It's not
sorry.
like I can't do without sex. She said she can't do without sex for a year. I can do without sex for a year too if I have to. It's so long as I have my toys and all. So yeah, but I mean at this point I would choose sex over food. If I have someone I'm in love with and then there is money,
True.
and then I mean the sex can just keep going. We drink.
Drive fast.
We'll get something to drink to fill our tummy.
No, I agree that it's very important. And I agree with people that can do without it as well. But honestly, for me, I'm not going to be deleting anything money and sex as well. Because I just feel like it's the order of life. Like it's
But
part of life.
tentatively,
Yeah, tentatively.
yes, it's not a real show, eh? We are just making an instance. Which one would you delete?
Yeah, I said what I'll delete.
What did you say? We didn't
I'll
hear.
delete love because
okay.
love is so controversial. Like people throw around the word love anyhow, but in the real sense of it, they do not know how to love.
Yeah, makes sense.
I feel like that. Money is never out of anything that I'm deleting in this
Never.
life.
I think we all can agree on that, regardless of the generation.
Oh my god. But again, just still bordering on this sex topic, yeah. I feel like the millennials are not able to really express themselves during sex.
Not just during sex, in every facet of life.
That's not true.
Yes, Gen Z are like very bold.
Yeah,
The
but
reason I'm not just bold about, they are bold about their approaches to life.
okay, so
They don't.
I think-
They talk. That's why they keep saying my mental health. I'm depressed. I'm this. I'm that.
Yeah,
A
but I
millennial
think
would-
millennials are
would-
very
Still
professional.
Solve themselves.
Yeah, they
I feel
suck
like
it up.
millennials are very professional and they're like the bookworm of the era. And then Gen Z people are more on the creative side, which is why they're always like, my mental health. But I'm talking about like, being with a partner, whether you like it or not, the age at which the Gen Zs are and the age at which the millennials are, everybody's probably like very sexually active now. So I'm saying, at this point, what do you think? I feel like millennials don't express themselves as much as the Gen Z does during intercourse.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. So just being like, because now we have like these two generations here, and just talking out of our own experiences, do you think that you're free in expressing yourself during sex?
Yeah.
I trust you. Oh my god. Tolu, are you free expressing yourself?
Yeah, I do.
Like, and what I mean, I'm not trying to be too vulgar, but what I mean is like also like talking to your partner about the things she like, about the things she don't like. Are you comfortable? Like,
Yeah, I do. I say them, if I want you, you're not.
you're not.
Okay, so you're probably not eating the G spot here, and I tell you, okay, this is what to do. Do it like this. I like it like this. And
So it doesn't like you're not shy about it. You don't think it.
Shy,
You think it's okay to have this.
yeah,
Yeah.
Baby, do you feel the same way?
No, of course that should be the case.
I know. I said, do you feel the same way?
I don't have any answer for you.
I do not. And I feel like
You feel like speak for yourself.
no,
Say your
like
own.
men
I already
actually.
said. I said I do not.
Yeah.
You don't communicate.
I don't feel comfortable communicating.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel so reserved to that point.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think I'll be discussing with my partner and saying, oh wait, this is how I like it.
You could say
I
after
know.
the
We are
sex.
very
Now,
reserved.
yes,
But
we're
you
very
can say
Millennials are
after
very
the sex.
reserved.
If you
Now,
don't say during the sex.
I feel like Jesse will say during the sex. It is a good thing and it helps with bonding. I don't think it's a bad thing at all.
Yeah.
I admire the fact that Gen Z can actually feel like there's nothing wrong in saying that. Like, oh wait, you're not doing it the right way. But like, I feel for us, we would just like maybe pretend through it. We just like, pretend to, like if you've had a bad experience for sex, you just pretend through it like it's not a big deal, or like okay, or you try and stroke the man's ego and be like, oh, it was good.
Oh, okay. Is your generation?
If you had
that-
a bad sex experience with your
Is-
partner, would you stand up and say, oh, that sex was whack?
for his feelings, no. But
Definitely not. You wouldn't
I'll
put
just
it that way.
I'll direct
Exactly.
him. I'll probably maybe act better, or push him in, draw him. I don't know.
I think everybody will do that, but like, are you comfortable having conversations with your
Yeah.
partner? I don't think our generation have that. What do you think, Green?
I think the dating phase is usually very nice and people can talk about anything, but marriage is a different ball game. So I really don't have much to say again.
Marriage is a different ball game.
Yes.
How
Like,
is it
you
different
cannot
in that
experience
aspect?
Because marriage comes like for better, for worse. You're marrying the person the way they are. You're accepting them with their flaws. But when you're in the dating pool,
Even if it's in the bedroom.
it is
Especially
one
in
of
the
the things you're
bedroom.
supposed to accept. Not
but,
just
But you don't you think like after the sex you can still tell him as your husband, oh darling,
Oh,
I
definitely.
feel like you didn't do it well, or I feel like I would prefer it this way.
Yeah,
You
I
could
even know
actually-
couples that do some stuffs before they even get
Yeah,
into the
it's-
main thing. People discuss this thing. I
So
believe so.
I don't feel marriage should.
I just feel
No, I'm
it's,
just
it's
saying
a thing
that
of
when
personality.
you're married,
How free you
you're
are to
with
discuss
one
this
person.
thing.
You understand? You're with one person, so whatever the person does is what you accept as the norm.
But is that the same thing for the Gen Z people?
No, I feel he can do better.
You
I
should
feel
Then
like
learn how to
you
do
will
better.
marry the guy
Yeah.
that will do better.
No, she's saying if you marry a guy that cannot do better, you can push him to be better.
Yeah,
that's
you can
what,
push
that's
him
what
to
she's
be
saying.
better. You
So
can-
if you get into marriage and maybe your performance has dropped from what it used to be,
Okay, it
or
dropped.
she's just I'm just being tentative. I'm trying to
Yeah.
interpret what she's saying. Or what
Yes,
do you
that's
mean?
exactly,
If your
yeah.
perception has dropped, or she feels like it can be better,
Yeah.
or we've had sex before, it was good, and today was not, or
Yeah.
you're not like
No, but
getting
you
where I
can't keep
need
the
to.
same energy for years.
No,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can't
but
keep the
she's
same
saying they can
energy for
discuss
years.
it.
Yeah,
It's
you
free,
don't-
they're
you
free
can't-
to
you can't
discuss
avoid
it.
Definitely.
Unlike us,
You
maybe.
can.
No,
Tolu,
we
are you
discuss
free
it.
to discuss these things?
Yeah, you can. So most times men are always, I don't know, but I feel like they're self-centered when it comes to lovemaking.
Satisfying women.
Yeah, or
Yes.
satisfying
I
women.
agree.
So it has nothing to do with generation. It's just a general
Yeah,
perspective.
but
Oh, no,
our own
but their
generation
own
would
generation would
express.
yes.
Okay, so
They're
what
very
would the guy
expressive.
do?
It doesn't matter. It's not about what would the guy would do or what the guy do not do. What would the guy would do or not do determine the continuance or the quality of the relationship you continue to have.
Women to discuss it. Women of our generation discuss it.
You don't get what I'm saying. She's saying they would express it in our own generation.
We express it too.
But it's not common like they would do.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, that because most likely you are still in the dating pool. Marriage changes all of that.
Yeah, but if they have that mindset already, it's not going to change
Then
anything.
you will stick with somebody that
It's not
satisfies you
going
in
to
that
change
regard.
anything. Yeah, that also shapes what their decision will be. You understand what I'm saying? Because
Exactly.
they're able to express, they're able to talk about it, and they're able to see who would make effort or not make effort. In our own case, we were so reserved. We were programmed to be like, is it better for worse thing? And even if it's not good, just because you love this guy, it's okay to.
So what do you say about
stick here.
people that were not having sex before marriage? I mean virgins.
Based on
And
their culture, based on their religion,
regardless
or
of your
whatever.
generation,
Yeah,
yes.
So
What do you do at that
people
point
that
in
don't
time?
do that as well are ready for whatever come May. You understand what I'm saying? I hardly think in our generation you probably find people like that. I hardly think you find a Gen Z that wants to follow that culture.
Yeah, but there are still some.
I said I hardly.
Okay.
Hardly.
Okay,
It's
but-
very common on
Yeah.
our own side because that's like a moral thing and everybody's upholding it and whatever. On their own side, what they constitute as morals has nothing to do with that.
No. I'm just saying that if you are in that situation, you cannot determine how your sex life, how great it will be.
Yeah.
Along
Because
the
you
line,
are blindly.
along the line, in the
Yes,
long
you can
run,
improve, you can
shape
discuss.
it.
Yes, you can seek therapy, you can talk about it.
Yeah, but so again, what I'm saying is it looks like their generation is more open to that than we are. Even the men in our own generation will probably not be open to discussing this with therapists and whatever. Their
Yeah.
own generation are more open to
Yeah.
that. That's
Even
what
their
I'm saying.
guys.
Yes, they're
Yes.
guys, yeah, especially their guys.
Guys.
The Gen Z guys, we need to bring Gen Z guys on this show. The Gen Z guys are the most vulnerable set of people in this world. They're not the one that are doing like the alpha males or whatever. They're the one that are professing, my mental health. I need to be loved properly.
Yeah.
You need to love me as I'm loving you. They are the soft side
Yes.
of the generation. Yeah, they are the
Yeah,
more
I feel-
accessible side. They are the more vulnerable side of this generation. So yeah, they're probably more open to it than we are. That's what I'm getting from this. That's an amazing thing. So what would be as an employee, both millennial, baby, and Gen Z T Square, how would you live an ideal workplace that is maybe a little bit toxic, or maybe you don't like how your boss is treating you, or you don't like the work pattern? Would you put down a resignation letter, or would you just leave? What would be the ideal way of living?
I might probably just stop work first and then send in my resignation letter
From your
later.
house?
Maybe an email.
Yeah, an email. I'll probably send an email to
Well, what would the email be like?
what I'll first start with what they've been doing that I've been condoning and why I cannot work for them anymore.
You need to tell them what they're doing bad.
Yes, I'll start. That's going to be the first
Paragraph.
Yes,
That's the headline.
so they know.
So they know.
Yeah, so they know, and then they know the reason why I'm
Not just showing up.
Yes,
Like you would just not show up and send it from the house. What ideal way would you have left, Benny?
On the contrary, like a normal me would want to follow the process as stated in my employment letter, but I have an experience where I worked for someone and I did just that, and my response was I should leave with immediate effect. That broke me, so I'm never going to do that again.
never going to do what again.
Follow the process.
You're deflecting to the Gen Z.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because
Based on my experience.
On your own side,
Yes.
the employer
Well, I've
did
also
respond
worked in
well.
other places where they agreed and they conformed to the
Employment.
agreement in the contracts. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's just
Tolu, what would be your ideal way of living?
First off, like she said, I'm going to, not just show up at work and then probably send an email, or not even, I don't know.
Or
Not even
send an email at all. Say it. Not even send an email at all. So it's important to you that an ideal workplace is not toxic, or it doesn't mess with your mental health.
I mean, I can't wake up, I want to go to work, and I'm just thinking, I'm like, how am I going to deal with these people today?
Yeah.
I want to go to work, and I always love whatever I find myself doing.
So what does an ideal normal work setting that is not toxic, what does it look like to you?
What does it
Where
look
you have
to
like
me?
is it where you have like a good relationship with your co-workers or with your boss?
I don't even necessarily have to have a good relationship with my boss, but at least the co-workers, everybody should know what they are doing, their job descriptions, and not feel like
Stress
they
your
know
life.
more, not feel like they can do better than anybody. I mean, it should just be a neutral ground. Yeah.
Oh, thank you for that insight. That's that was a nice insight. And I was like, totally. Is that the same thing for you?
Yeah, and also I feel like most importantly, your superior, maybe let's say it's a teamwork, and then maybe someone that is aiding you, you have to have a cordial relationship with the person, because if not, they will stress your life. And that's my own point of an ideal workplace. Have a good relationship with your
feel like
boss.
they have to also trust that you can do your job.
Yeah,
Because
it's a two-way thing.
Yeah, they have to trust that you can do your job. I mean, the superiors. Because some things happen at work, and okay, there was something that happened at work, and after everything, the man came to meet me and he was like, Jennifer, what's up? What happened? After they already tried to calm the customer and the client and everything, but he later came back and he didn't even scold me in front of the client. He was just like, oh sir, he was trying to calm the client down. And then later came and was like, what did you do? Like, how was your reaction? And I told him, and he was like, oh, you didn't do anything wrong. So that puts me in a spot whereby, okay, now if anything happens tomorrow, so long I can be confident, because I know that I'm not doing the wrong thing, and if anybody comes to ask,
you will not be blamed.
I won't be blamed. Yeah. It gives me more confidence in doing my job well. So now I want to be on the right.
Yeah.
So it helps too.
I get that. I understand that. Maybe what's an ideal workplace for you? What does it look like?
Okay, so for me, regardless of the organogram or hierarchy, I love a place of structure. And it's just my nature as a person. I like where everybody just knows what to do, and you do it. Yeah. And like you said, teamwork, you understand? That's just it.
Okay, as you know, this is a travel podcast, right?
Yeah.
So, and I know that somehow there's some things that these two generations shares in common, and there's some things that diverse, that in contrast. What would be like an ideal travel experience, or a travel vacation for you as a Gen Z, what would that look like if you were to take a trip?
2 weeks in Europe.
Oh my God.
I'll go to Italy first.
Nice.
Spend in Italy, I can go to Florence. Those are like the places I've ever wanted to like go to. Florence, Venice.
Why?
Because they have very nice architectural designs. They have beautiful landscapes. They have iconic places where you get to hear culture, like things about the history, their cultural. They have so many nice things there. They have places that you can go to. You get to learn. You get to eat. You get to try.
And that is your thing,
yeah,
right?
I also love adventure. So after I leave Europe, I'm spending some days in the Maldives.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I want to be at the center of the sea.
Oh.
I want to wake up to like a waterfront.
Oh my God.
With my partner coming behind.
Hey!
You know,
It cannot be a solo trip.
No, it can't be. I can go to Europe like alone.
But that Maldives.
It's not possible.
So
Your
most
man
times
was
Gen
following
Z
you.
always put it online that they go for solo trip, and that's a
They
lie.
go. You are the Gen Z.
Sometimes it's a lie because who are the people taking the pictures for you? Please tell
You
me.
mean who is sponsoring it?
Yes.
Some people go with their tripod.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they set it and then they use it. So it could be. I mean, probably.
But
the
most
man-
times they
the
always
man-
just portray that they go on solo trip, and that's a lie. Like let's say 80% or let's say 70% of
Thanks
it.
for
and I-
sharing.
so-
It's those people that you feel like are sponsored. You know, it's not everybody that wants to go with you to wherever you want to go to. They might sponsor it because they have the money. I mean, you're like, oh, please, I want
But
to
they won't
be-
go with you.
But they won't go with you. I mean, if they're
I
sponsoring
love
you,
it.
they'll be busy. Yeah, I mean,
Don't come and
But-
choke me.
do you get?
Yeah.
They'll be busy too, busy making money. Just go do your thing, and
Okay.
I mean,
Hey.
it happens.
Yeah, good. So wait, what is an ideal travel experience for you? If you were to go on a trip, would you prefer a solo trip or with your man in the picture?
I feel like both of them actually. I want to experience both of them. I've not experienced it, but I want to experience both sides, both with my partner. I mean, all of that romantic dinner. No, I need to experience it. So both ways. But for ideal, I think with my partner, it just makes sense to go with somebody that you love, and yeah, you guys are
All over.
lovey-dovey,
All
doing all
love.
of that thing.
Yeah.
I did not know that this my sisters love like this. What would be an ideal trip for you, Jamie?
Well, at this point of my life, a solo trip, but most importantly, to Canada. Nigeria is too hot. I just want to go and be in the cold.
This thing
Nigeria is too hot.
This thing is so contrasting. I mean, Europe too is cold, but it's how you want to go to Canada,
Extreme cold.
and she wants to go to Europe. Like the things that both generation wants, like it looks like it's very different.
No. But for me, the Canada is not for fun. It's just
That's what I'm saying. Like
If I would go
if we're
to a
talking
place
about
for fun-
an ideal trip, and the first thing that popped into your head is not for fun. The first thing that pops into a Gen Z head
Nah, fun.
is maximum fun.
true that.
I'm telling you, like even for me.
Wait, if you're traveling and you're not having fun, what are you doing then? You're working.
No, I
I'm
just want to go
working.
and be
I'm looking for
sleeping in
money.
the
I get it. Like even for me, like even when a trip is supposed to be fun, I'm still from bombastic side eye, my side of eye. I'm still looking for business opportunities. Like if I have to like maybe talk to someone on the plane, I'm finding a way to chip in. Oh, this is what I do. So a lot of time, it's just like even when I get to the location, I'm like, oh, how can we sell this location? How can this location be sold? So I get that. I feel like it's very different for both people. And what you described, hi God, I love it. I want to have that. Like, no, I didn't think of it. I would not think of it if they said it to me. It wouldn't come to my head. But the way you describe it, it made me want to go to Europe, like, already. Like,
We'll go
you know?
together.
Oh no, of course. I'm call me. I'll jump on the wagon. I promise you. Episode. I just have one last question for you guys. For you amazing ladies. So choose one. unlimited shopping voucher, unlimited trip around the world.
Trip. Unlimited trip around the world.
Tolu.
Trip, definitely.
I'm a Gen Z.
What would you choose?
Unlimited trip around the world.
Unlimited shopping voucher. I don't understand. I like to shop. As in, you don't understand. Unlimited shopping voucher means I can buy all the Louis Vuitton, all the designers, all the back. You people were not thinking.
But then I can get to travel.
You don't have money as you are traveling on the road.
No, don't mind that. She has been to like 40 countries.
That's why she's saying that.
Exactly.
Maybe not, but I just feel like it's more money.
Maybe
So I
yes.
feel like Gen Z like both of them either ways. Like as I'm going for the trip,
Yeah,
I mean I'm
I want to be
shopping. What am
shopping
I?
as well.
So basically, why am I going? Why am I going on trip if I'm
No,
not
but
shopping?
trips. And I've saying this like out of my own experiences. Traveling around the world can be exhausting. You can get tired. So think about it. Like you have to go on the plane, and before you go on the plane, you have to check your passport. You have to do this one. You have to do that one. If you do it well enough, you will have a nightmare every time you see airport. I promise you. If you do it very well, you will see airports and you will run. I'm not even. It's not, like it would traumatize you.
Motivational speaker.
I'm not even joking. Like I feel okay. Yeah, I think I think you're right. I think it's because probably I don't like trips. So I just want to buy. I probably just want to buy.
But you can't buy all of them in Nigeria here.
Why
so you
not?
still have to travel.
There is a lie, yo. They had online.
Yeah,
they will
but-
ship it to
personal
Nigeria.
Yeah, I know, but then you still have to
Why are you
travel
arguing
to
with the
like
travel guru?
No. I just if they say that I cannot travel, I should just be shopping. I'll find a way. If they say I should travel and shop the shop, I will travel and shop the shop as well. Yes, exactly. If I can have both, absolutely yes.
Yeah, but you
it's
just
the
have
best
to
feeling
choose
in the world. Okay, thank you so much. This has been like an amazing episode.
Please, there's something that has been bothering my mind regarding Gen Z. What do you guys eat? Eat as in food.
Why?
don't.
Why did you ask that question?
Their stature looks kind of bigger. Were we underfed?
Okay, the generation after them.
There's
The
an
generation
influencer that I'm following. The day she posted that NYNC picture, I'm like, what?
No, but that could also be genetics. That's one person. But you're saying generally.
Yes.
But I'm following your trajectory. The generation after them, the generation how far are bigger than them.
Yes, actually.
Yes.
Plain truth.
No.
I want to know what the
I'm just
reason
telling
is.
you.
Yeah.
It's just I feel like I don't mean this in any bad way because I am also like a mother. The thing is, I feel like the way we were fed like organic foods, we did like a lot of organic foods. Right now, the generation before us did less of that. The generation after them are surviving on cereals, on processed food, a lot. So much. Yes. And what does this do? It affects your genetics. Like, honestly speaking, I'm so proud to be a millennial because we're fine. We're so fine.
We're fine too.
Oh,
yes.
you're pretty. I'm just saying, like, so, like, I feel like we've gotten to the point where Gen Zs and millennials looks at like, but we're way older than you. Like, there's a gap between us, right? Like, there's a gap between us. But I also feel like it's just a genetic thing. They bloom faster than we did.
Yeah.
We were late bloomers, but they bloom like way faster. And it has to do with like food. Like now, they're different food processing.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, there are new foods coming out that we didn't even have in our time. What did you eat as snacks? Is it not Sisi Kwelebe?
No. What's this?
Is it not all those like
know Sisi
the
Kwelebe?
snacks? The snacks in she's a Gen Z. The snacks that we had when we were going to school
Quackle
were the
biscuits.
ones that they did with granules and all of this.
Yes.
In their own time, they're taking cheese balls.
Oh.
Yes,
I
it's
took
the
cheese. What were you
they
fed
were,
as
but
baby?
they had like new things
Yes.
in conjunction with it. That's what
was
we're saying.
SMA Gold out in?
Of course, there's
your
always
time?
been SMA good. There's always been cereal. But what she's saying, there's always been
you-
a particular milk for babies. You understand what I'm
Yes.
saying? That's not the thing. But I'm saying, like, so in our own time, they will even make sure, they don't put sugar, they don't put, in your own time, they'll put crayfish, they'll put granuts,
Yes.
they'll put this one, they'll put millet, they'll put,
Yeah.
like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, and then there are other things that are
Even-
processed, that are already packed,
Yes,
that are like
even
yogurt
the
or
pap,
something that they can
even
take.
the pap that we take now, you still see you still see some people add coconut milk, some people still add different types of in pap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But is it that
in
you
your
too
time,
late
in
for
your
generation, yeah,
time,
we
it was
always-
just pure
Is it too
corn.
late for you to bloom
Because I'm
faster?
taking all these things now.
Yeah, no, she can't do it again.
I don't understand. You can grow. You can
And in
grow.
our generation, we
At
always
this
like
age,
to
at this age, and
experiment.
at this time, what you need to do is even watch what you're taking. But growing up, what you were talking about, like, why do they look so bigger
Yeah.
than us? And I was saying, what we were fed as children is different from what they were fed as children. Their own parents are not our parents. The parents of the ones after them, which is how our own, which is like people like
Yes,
us
yes.
or like a little bit older than us, are not who their own parents are. So it's just like generations changing, what they are being fed changing, genetics changing. I feel like that's what it
More
is.
stuff
Yeah.
coming out, experimenting,
We
trying
experiment a lot,
Yeah,
even
trying-
things that does not make sense. We just want to
Yes.
do it.
Like
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 what?
noodles to make
No, we just want
Meat
to eat
pie.
shawarma,
Yeah.
yeah.
pizza, all this stuff.
Yeah.
And now, okay, there is Dodo pizza. So they're like they're trying different
Stuff.
different
Stuff.
stuff.
It's been so nice. It's been an amazing time with you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Please don't forget to like, share, and comment on our YouTube channel. Thank you. Until I see you again, I'm still your host. Oh my God, it's Danny.